Our best historical approximation to Martian exploration comes from the age of polar exploration in the early 20th century, late 19th century. At the time, it was done at the age of technology, and the distance was large enough so that travel took months. The environment was hostile, the local resources were scarce. Team size and composition would be close approximation to what we can expect from first Martian expeditions. Scientists, military, and professionals. And the expedition length was pretty similar. If we are talking about end to end, it was on average about 2 years, and with casualties in a single-digit percentage overall for the entire entire duration of this period. Now, a lot of them were quite successful, with zero people dying, but a lot of them were fairly difficult and sometimes catastrophic, like Franklin's last expedition. So we need to learn lessons from those events. What to do, what not to do. And the most common lessons is basically very obvious, but maybe not so obvious when you try to do things anew. Use proven technology, use trained people, include redundancy and backups for all your solutions, and of course, get the best possible leadership. And in many of those cases where things went, sideways or completely wrong, people expected things to be too good to be true, and it was not the case. They relied too much on the experimental, unproven technological solutions, be it the Robert Scott motor sledges or, Swedish explorer air balloon. It was not good enough and was never tested in the environment expected. And don't pick up the people who are enthusiastic but lack necessary skills and experience. Mars is a very difficult environment. Logistics is incredibly difficult for any Martian expedition. Even at the edge, at the bleeding edge of our technology, it would be it would be very difficult. It would be a very difficult adventure, and what's important, a very long one. Even two-way two-way expeditions are expected to last 3 years. 3 years of very difficult environment, a lot of challenges, and what's important, it's not just people, it's not just technology, it's people who can wear out, crumble, and die, and you don't want this to happen on the surface of another planet, millions of kilometers away from any help.